Greetings and good health. I am Dr. Jerica Sarko, a pediatric and family wellness chiropractor. This is your Lifeline to Vitality, where we discuss ways to cultivate family wellness. Good day and great health. Welcome back to another edition of your Lifeline to Vitality. Today on the podcast, we get to the point. What makes the brain and the body the body? At what point does the brain end and the body begin? Is it a definitive line of separation? A blended, intertwining collage of intersecting points? Is the mind separate from the brain? Is any or all of it abstract and or concrete? Great thinkers have tried to answer these questions for thousands of years. And yes, you guessed it, chiropractic has a take on this brain-body question as well. Quoting A.E. Homeward, D.C., "The human is a unit of structure and function. What disturbs structure disturbs function. What disturbs the body disturbs the mind. What disturbs the mind disturbs the body. The human can be compartmentalized for purpose of discussion and description only, but never for purposes of function." From a strict anatomical point of view, the brain resides in the skull. The brain is labeled the central nerve system. The word central is defined as of great importance. So the most important nerve tissue is the kind found within the central nerve system. But the brain isn't the only anatomical structure that has this classification. The brainstem and the spinal cord are also considered a part of the central nerve system. The brainstem resides within both the skull and the spine. The spinal cord resides within the spine. The nerve tissue found in our spine is just as important as the nerve tissue found in our skull. Most anatomists consider the spine a part of the body, but housed within the spine lives the central nerve system, the same classification as the brain. What protects the brainstem and the spinal cord, the spine, is as essential as what protects the brain, the skull. If we add physiology to anatomy, the central nerve system affects the whole body. Electrochemical signals called mental impulses are organized by the brainstem and communicate throughout the body. Those impulses are received by the body and relayed back to the brain for interpretation. For example, wiggle your big toe. The muscles, bones, and ligaments that move your toe are innervated by nerves that are connected to nerves in your brain. The nerve system has an intimate relationship with every organ, gland, and tissue of your body. If there was a way to remove every organ, gland, and tissue and leave just the nerve system intact, you would still be able to observe exactly how the human body would look like. Observing this in shows such as Bodies: The Exhibition allows a small glimpse into the intricate nature of the human being with its preserved cadavers on display. The biggest difference between the cadavers in the show and a walking, talking, breathing human being as yourself is life. Life is the link to the brain-body connection. From a chiropractic point of view, there is no separation from the brain and the body because life is our starting point. Your brain is a part of your body, and your body is a part of your brain. The human being is one entity. There is a true brain-to-body continuity that is present through us all. Some might hear the phrase brain-body connection and think it's too alternative, new agey, or far out, but it is a biological truth. If we had to create a hypothetical point of separation between the brain and the body, that point would be at the upper cervical spine. The brainstem is the only section of the central nerve system found in both the skull and the spine. The brainstem has the highest concentration of nerve tracts found anywhere in the brain or body. The brainstem is similar to how an electrical plug connects into a wall outlet. Picture in your mind a brainstem not with 2 or 3 prongs, but 400 trillion prongs that must all connect into the outlet for the electrical energy to flow. We understand from fetal development that the first tissue to develop is the brainstem. This is where the name brainstem derives from. The brain stems up from the brainstem to develop into the higher brain areas, such as the cerebellum and frontal cortex. The brainstem is linked to the vital signs of life: body temperature, heart rate, respiratory rate, and blood pressure. Quoting Guyton's Neurological and Anatomy of the Nerve System, the arrangement of the nerve cells and fibers which constitute the reticular formation, or the brainstem, suggests a different function from that of the spinal medulla, or the spinal cord, where a stricter separation of the gray and white matter exists. It would, therefore, seem to be a region concerned with the reception and integration of a large number of different nerve impulses. Certainly, on physiological grounds, it seems to be concerned with a large number of different functions. Besides the basic vital functions to sustain life, the brainstem is involved in higher brain functions as well. Quoting again from A.E. Homeward, D.C., "The ever-advancing knowledge of the reticular system, or the brainstem, into which all sources of afferent information are fed, has shown that this system is responsible to a great degree for sleep, wakefulness, concentration, attracting attention, and influencing emotion. This gives further evidence of the interrelation of body and mind. The brain-body connection works together for one common goal: health. With proper brain-body connection, we can achieve greater function, structure, communication. This is essential for our health and well-being. Chiropractic directly improves this relationship. The main route of communication is at the upper cervical spine between the brainstem and the atlas and axis bones. Chiropractic helps improve the connection and communication of this crucial area." Thank you for listening. For even more information on how chiropractic can benefit you and your family, please check out my website, ohiospecific.com. That's ohiospecific.com. Until next time, remember to keep your head cool, feet warm, and your mind busy.